Hello there and welcome back to Space Marine. I've been on holiday for the last few days, which put things on hold a little bit, but don't worry, I am back now, which means that XCOM 2 will be starting pretty soon. But for the moment we are on Waste Refinery, and of course we are using our usual loadout of Stalker Bolter and Melter Gun. So we're going to make our usual push on the A point here and see if we can catch anyone unawares. And we can. This guy just gets dropped with a couple of headshots. We've got an Assault Marine coming in to try and take us down, but he goes down as well. We're going to try and form a sort of choke point at this corner here, because this is a very defensible spot and a lot of enemies like to just come and rush this, especially at the beginning. Looks like our teammate has the similar sort of idea here, which is pretty good because it means that we've got basically a double of my particular loadout, which gives us a lot of firepower both at long range and close range, especially against assaults who are so desperate to come and kill us. So we can just help out our friend by knocking this guy down, and we've got a couple of tacticals moving around at the other side. Just got to pull back for a little bit and hold some cover for the moment. Yeah, there's 2 or 3, I'm not entirely sure how many. But our friend's put a blind out there, so it's time to go in. We can knock down this heavy bolter. This tactical marine doesn't seem to be too keen on dying, but we do manage to take him down, although we are being shot from behind. Just got to grab some cover here and hope that we can weather the storm. Although it does look like we've cleared out just about everyone who was coming along, which is not bad, although I wouldn't mind a few more people walking up this slope. We do have a guy shooting from cover. He's a little bit tricksy, so he's going to dart back there, and we're not going to manage to quite kill him. Although there's another Assault Marine coming in, and he's popping his head back out. So there are, again, 2 or 3 enemies coming in. I do feel like we've outstayed our welcome here, so we're just going to head over to this side while our teammate hopefully handles the other side. We're going to do Assault Marine moving up into the central area here. See if we can just finish him off quickly. We can indeed. The scores at the moment are exactly tied, which is a little rare. And hopefully we can push up and maybe take the A point, although we're taking way too much fire for the moment, so we're just going to have to pull back and wait for our health to regen a little bit. There's an enemy Assault Marine who's just going to kill off our friend over there, although we can avenge him with our pistol. Got an enemy Tactical Marine who's strayed a bit too close, so we're also going to knock him down. There's an Assault Marine round there, and another one of our allies is going to take him down. Looks like a lot of people have got the same idea as me, of just coming to this corner and holding them up here. The only trouble with that is that eventually the other team is going to learn and start throwing in a ton of grenades and charged plasma shots, which is going to be really unhealthy, especially if we're all clustered at the back here. Although for the moment we are managing to hold them up pretty well, especially as they keep flinging assaults, individual lone assaults into the middle of us. That said, there is a plasma cannon who has spawned at the bottom there. He's sticking to cover for the moment, so this could be a little tricky, although I can't seem to hit this guy. Although we do eventually manage to take him down, putting ourselves on a very early max kill streak straight off the bat, although we are starting to lose in terms of points. There's another plasma cannon. Like I said, they're starting to learn, and indeed an Assault Marine has managed to outflank us. And I'm not entirely sure why he didn't die, especially as he doesn't even have impenetrable, but that was unfortunate and we do go down. But we are back to square one, and indeed that's not an entirely bad thing, considering that the enemy is taking C, which gives us a chance to push up and reclaim it, although it looks like our teammates have that under control, so considering how well this worked last time, we may as well head back to that corner. There's an Assault Marine who has found something very interesting on that wall. But either way, he's not paying too much attention, so he does go down. He's got a friend who I can't seem to spot, although I do manage to take him out as well. There's a grenade there, which is a problem, and indeed a charged shot coming right in, and that hurts. That was so close. I think our teammate took a bit of the heat for us there, quite possibly saving our life. But we are forced to abandon our previous position, which gives us a chance to attack from a different angle, and there are a couple of assaults. I really don't know why that ground pound didn't kill us. We got a little bit lucky there, and this assault is completely blind by the looks of it. I'm not entirely sure how he didn't see us there. He's dead too. His friend is coming around, but we have been flanked by a plasma cannon, and that is going to be that for that life. We got to 3 kills there, but I'm not entirely sure that was my fault, just a bit unfortunate again. The other team is forming quite a lead in points, so it's time to maybe push them off the centre point. There's a plasma cannon which is quite badly injured, so we are able to knock him down and possibly push forwards onto B. Another assault coming in from above. I'm not too worried about him. I think we can probably handle that one, but there's another one, so we've kind of misrolled here, which leaves us stuck on the awkward little ledge. And there's an assault right there, so let's kick him up the backside. He goes down. I don't know why it comes up in the kill feed as a knife when it was quite clearly my foot that killed him, but either way he's our kill. They're forming quite a strong push on C, which we can't have. So let's just clear that out and maybe sit around here for a little bit just to recap the point. Assault Marine coming in from the flank. He is ours. Dived in a bit too quickly there. And I don't see any others for the moment. Looks like we're clear to recapture this, but not quite, because there is a Stalker Bolter. Not great shooting from me, but he does go down. And there's another assault right behind us. Our teammates are more than equal to that, so he goes down too. Another one coming in. I don't know how many assaults there are, and indeed there was a plasma cannon there. But I don't know where that assault marine went. Well, there he goes. Let's put a blind nade in there and see if we can run in and take out both of those guys. The assault is confused and goes down pretty quickly. And I'm not entirely sure where the other guy went, but that's not a problem because we can start moving up to A. Another blind nade in there sets up a nice attack here. We can take out that tactical. And his assault marine buddy will quickly follow him. There's another one coming in who doesn't quite go down to that, which leaves us in a sticky situation here. Let's see if we can just finish him off. We can indeed. And that looks like all the targets around A are clear, with our team moving around to back us up. Although there is another tactical who's just respawned here. He goes down once again, and indeed his friend is also flanked. And the plasma cannon is coming in as well. It's like Piccadilly Circus over here. Another assault marine. He's just going to go straight down. There are two here, which is a real problem, and we do make a bit of an error there with that melter shot missing and get taken out. All that effort taking their A point, and not much to show for it because they are still ahead a long way in points. But you know what they say, if you want something done, you've got to do it yourself, so we are going to push forward and support our attack on B. If we can hold down B for a bit, then we've got a good chance of bringing back some points. So I think that's probably what we will do. Just knock down these targets firing down on us. It does look like we are clear for the moment. Our team seems to be giving us the necessary supporting fire to finally complete this capture and move on A once again. If we can put enough pressure on that, then we might be able to quickly get back some points. I mean, they are about 400 ahead, so this isn't a great situation. But it looks like there's a target going up here. Both of our teammates go down to one grenade there, and there's the culprit. I'm not sure if it was him exactly, but either way, he's dead too. And there's an assault marine moving around, but he gets killed by a single shot. And once again, it does look like the B point is clear. Not quite, because there's another enemy assault who is just going to pop backwards there. This is a little tricky. Our teammate's going to support us, but I'm not sure if we're going to take him out before he can get to cover. Seem to be missing a lot of shots here, although eventually he goes down. Time to push forwards onto A again. There's an enemy tactical here, but he looks just as surprised to see us as we are to see him, so we react quicker and down he goes. Another enemy tactical, I really don't know what he was doing, just sort of wandering backwards there. Either way, he goes down too. There's another one coming in, not our kill, but he's dead as well. So we are kind of turning this around here. I mean, we're not far off from a triple cap, which would get us a lot of points back. There's an enemy tactical, but he's been caught unawares, and he goes down as well, and it does look like we are going to get that triple capture, which does give us a great chance to actually win this round if we can just hold it down for the moment. We're doing a pretty good job of actually boxing their players into their own deployment zone, which is a little bit of a cheap tactic usually, but this time I think it's necessary given how far behind on points we are. There's quite a bit of firepower coming down on us, so it is time to pull back for the moment, and indeed they have captured, well, decapped our home point, which is a little problematic, but I'm not too concerned, as long as we can keep them off A. There's an enemy assault marine and indeed a plasma cannon at the back, and I think we have to prioritise, otherwise we will just get shot down. There seems to be another one, so definitely time to get out of here. Possibly time to head over to A, although there's someone on B as well, and an assault right behind us, so he's not sure what he's doing. And in fact, our triple cap has dissolved into nothing at the moment. Once again, it's time to take responsibility for the B point. Normally, I really don't like doing this because it leaves us so exposed to anything really. Any blast weapons like grenades or plasma cannons, and especially assault marines, leaves us completely in the open. I mean, they can come from any angle and shoot from just about any angle too. This assault marine has completely misjudged his jump, so we were quite fortunate there, and it's quite possible that we're going to get this capture, but there's an assault marine directly behind us and we do go down. That's what I was talking about. The risks of being a tactical on the B point are very, very huge, which is unfortunate, but we might be able to push up and complete the capture, assuming that our team can keep those assaults down. Either way, we're going to have to push in ourselves and make sure that it happens, because otherwise we are going to lose this round. So let's knock down that assault marine. Indeed, that was the guy that killed us before, for the blind nade to suppress that plasma cannon, although that wasn't really necessary. So looks like we're clear once again, although there's an enemy assault up there. He's hopefully not going to last too long. Seems to be surviving quite a bit of firepower and not sticking around to finish it. It looks like we're going to hold down this capture for the moment, which could well win us the round, so long as we can just keep the pressure on their A point and make sure they don't push up to the B point, and indeed keep them off our C point, which is what they're going for at the moment. We've got the decap, and this guy is not quite our kill, but a 37-point assist. Seem to have got quite a few of those this round, which isn't too much of a problem, I guess, although I would much prefer the kills. But the round is nearly over. Once we've secured this, I think we've got it in the bag. Maybe just a couple of last kills to pick up here. Let's see if we can finish this guy. And we can't quite. Another assist, but we're being shot down from behind. So we go down once again, but that's not a problem because we do have a triple cap at the moment. Considering going in with rapid deployment, but I don't think that's a great idea considering how many enemies there are around. And anyway, that is the end of the game. We do manage to pull it out of the bag and win. 43 kills is pretty good, and 5 deaths is not too many. I feel like we could have got a lot more kills there if we'd actually managed to finish off targets rather than letting our teammates get them, but I'm not too worried about that, because that's a pretty good score, and we did indeed manage to make a comeback and win that round. Well, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you on the battlefield.